Hello! Hello everybody, my name is Ash, and I'm going to bring you a setup video. Yes, a setup video. First time I've done one of these in, well, ever. So I figured, hey, whatever. Do a little behind the scenes shenanigans here. And, yeah, never thought I'd do one of these because I thought they were kind of tacky. A lot of YouTubers did them back in the day, and streamers or whatever. But I figured, hey, give people a quick tour of my little gaming setup that I have in the corner here. So here it is. Very simple, very tiny corner desk with more monitor than actual workspace, apparently. Let's start with the floor. There's my feet, there's a brown carpet, there's probably hair on it. There's a green screen here, Elgato green screen, which is actually really good. I had it of my previous setup where I had the green screen there with the Freddy desk there, and I had my back towards it, and even though it's a very small space, I was able to make it work. But sadly, with this particular desk, there's no way to make it work unless I have a side profile of my a side profile of a webcam pointing from here to there and stuff. So yeah, with this shape of this room, you can't really fit the green screen across there, and otherwise I've got my back pressed up against here completely. It's cornered in and not really anywhere to put a webcam dead on, because my preference of webcams is to have stuff at eye level. So there we go. A Freddie Mercury pop. What the hell is this? Funko Pops. It was a gift from my parents. I'm not a collector of Funko Pops, but I'm a Queen fan, so it is what it is. Alright, so I guess I'll give a quick tour of the desk. I've got a cup of water there with some CBD and CBG vapes. Yeah, and that's that. No. So where do I start? I'm kind of confused now. I guess we'll start with the monitors. So the top monitor is they're both Odyssey G5s from Samsung, but the top one is a 32-inch 16:9 aspect ratio. This is where I usually put OBS, or if I'm not streaming, I'll be using like YouTube or what have you up in that screen, or maybe Discord. And then for the gaming screen, we have the 34-inch ultra wide. Both of these are 1440p. The top one, it can do up to 144 hertz refresh, and the bottom one can do 165. But I was having issues with flickering, and decided just to cap them at 120. And to be fair, when I'm streaming, I'm usually playing at 60 anyway, so it doesn't really matter what the refresh rate is. The point is, they're pretty nice monitors, and they give me a lot of space. I mean, it's at eye level. I'm just sit down, and that's pretty much what I see. It's pretty good. And then just occasionally glance up. I got these two monitors as well. This one here, I figured I got these two monitors, but I figured these have served me for like nearly 10 years each. So I figured, there's nothing wrong with them. I don't really have any dead pixels. I mean, if there is any, I haven't noticed them. A little bit dirt on that one. I think it's from the headset. Got this one in landscape purely for the sake of, Notepad or Twitch chat. And we've got like the webcam in the middle here, so if I'm looking at chat, I'm looking towards the camera, give a little bit of a, hey, I'm looking at the audience whilst I'm talking to the audience sort of deal, which is pretty cool. I guess that's usually my intention with this kind of stuff. Also, I suppose like sometimes I'll do, Mass Effect 3 multiplayer if I'm like looking to do challenge grinding. I'll have it up on screen like this, which has been scrolled down to fit exactly, which is pretty cool. And this monitor isn't even hooked up to the computer. This is hooked up purely for consoles. Now, I've got my PS4 hooked up here, which is fed into the Elgato, which is fed down into the computer down below. Obviously, I can switch the consoles up. This PS4 isn't the only console I have. I do have PS2, PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and there's also PS5, which I don't know if I'll stream from that just yet. I don't know. I do want to upgrade the capture card because this is a pretty old capture card. This is a 60, it's just a HD 60. It's not even a 60 plus or a 60S, so it's pretty primitive. And for PS3 and PS2, I have this dongle, which is like a composite to HDMI part, which needs USB power as well. Kind of converts the image so I can actually capture, you know, older consoles with the HDMI capture cards there. Do have a Corsair headset. This has been retired, sadly. Very good headset, HS70s, I think they are, or 60s, I can't remember. Very good headset, but battery died on them, and maybe I'll maybe I'll buy a new battery and replace it, do some DIY shenanigans. But these are really good headphones. I highly recommend them. They do cost a bit though. Got about over a year out of them. Okay, I've got also got other general bugs. Got this controller here, which is what I'm using for, like, you know, any games on PC that require a controller, you know, your Dark Souls, your Elden Ring, so on and so forth. 2 PS4 controllers. Don't really need them because I don't really play PS4 with anybody, but they were there. I bought a second one for me and the missus to play games potentially, but bought a PS5 and an extra controller, so that kind of throws that out the window. So probably if I ever upgrade, get myself my own PS5 to have in this room, I'll probably sell this off or something, trade it in, and then maybe, you know, keep that controller. You know, try and avoid using this. This one's already damaged from Game Rage. This one's still relatively new and undamaged, so we can get rid of it. Got some spare cables, like an audio jack to audio jack mic. I'll say the way I've got the audio set up for the PlayStation or any console games, I do have an audio jack, kind of like this, which is like a 3mm by 3mm audio jack. It is going outside, right on the back of the monitor, so the sound goes through the HDMI and the capture card, goes through there into the back of my PC down there, and with the help of voice meter, where is it? Where is voice meter? There it is. Got voice meter. It's actually on the line in thing. So if I activate this audio output, you can't really hear it very well. Just turn up the speakers. I don't know if you can hear that. That's how the audio travels into my headset. So basically I can use my headset or my speakers to basically, you know, have the audio alerts on OBS on my computer and hear my game sound as well, which is pretty handy. Unfortunately though, there is a bit of an audio crackle going through that. I've tried different cables. It might be a monitor issue, I'm not too sure. I could easily plug in the Elgato and display the gameplay on that monitor, or maybe this one, I don't know. I've tried using a 16:9 console input onto an ultra wide, but yeah, there's a bit of an audio issue with crackling, but only I hear that. Nobody on the stream hears that if I stream console. Oh wait, maybe they do actually. Huh, no, it's been so long since I've streamed a console game that I actually forgot. So yeah, a bit of a cable work going on there, just for my own personal convenience. So anyway, audio, got a Blue Yeti microphone. It was a pretty good mic back in the day, and it still is. Probably not the best mic, but it serves me well. Got this crappy mic stand on Amazon. The shock mount actually was part of the Yeticaster, which there is a Yeticaster mic where you get the Blue Yeti and its arm. I can't remember what the name of the arm is, but it's pretty bad because it's very stiff. Like, this is very flexible. It has a lot of ouch. I say flexible, but it's not like flexible in the sense that I can move it and it'll stay in place, whereas the Yeticaster mic bundle somewhat is like the mic's too heavy for it, so it's either you just put it in the right position and then all of a sudden it'll start lowering very slowly, or you'll put it into like a bend like that and then it'll just snap back by itself, and it's just, I don't know, I don't recommend the Yeticaster arm at all. So yeah, SteelSeries Arcus 2s, I think these headsets are. I'm not too sure. But they were kind of like a replacement for the Corsairs. They are pretty good, and annoyingly I had to download another bloody program engine and stuff. Arctis ones, so not the best, but they are really comfortable and the sound is very good. Got Logitech speakers, Logitech Z407s. That's what it says on the old thingamabob there. Voice meter. Pretty good. It has a subwoofer down low as well, so it's pretty good. I don't use it all that often, but it was something that I started using when my headset was starting to annoy me. The Corsair, because wearing them for a long time, it hurts your ears, and not only that, but the battery was dying, and because my charger cable is here, I had to lean right in to lean in, plug the headphones in, and then lean quite close in. So that was kind of a nuisance. Volume dial for this. It's wireless. Oh, it's a Bluetooth thing. Does it even have batteries in it? I don't know. But yeah, you can rotate, turn up the dial up and down and stuff, which is pretty cool. Got these lights, cheap LED lights that came in a free pack. They also have different coloured filters, which isn't too bad, but I just go with the white ones. I did lose one of the white filter things, whatever they're called. So that was a pain, but I use that as a backlight. But I've got one there. So I've got two, one facing me, and then one facing the side of me. I guess in terms of facing me, if I'm looking directly at the camera, I've got one coming at me like a key light, one lighting up one side of my face, and one here lighting up the other side of my face. So I've got the 3-point lighting, or at least the best I can do in a situation like this, in a small tiny room. Fuse box down there, a bin, because bins are important. Got this air cooling unit here, which I bought during the summer because this computer is a fucking monster that likes to eject a lot of heat, and during the summer we're all fucked. But this is one of them. It's not plugged in at the moment because it doesn't need to be plugged in, but this is one of them ones where you fill it up with water, you put ice packs up in the top there, and just chill the entire room. And obviously it's pointing at my legs mostly. point it up to your face and legs, but it's pretty good at keeping the room nice and cool. And if I ever go to a 2 PC setup, streaming setup again, this will definitely help with counteracting the heat buildup, because this is again a small room and we only have like one small window. The plug situation, there you go. Looks like life support. Look at that cable management. Computer, I mean, it's a Leon Lee mesh cool case with like 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM, 5800X AMD processor, RTX 4070 Ti, and some hard drives, so on and so forth. Got a phone charger there, USB hub. Got a Seagate external back there, which is plugged in by USB 3.0. And to be fair, with older games, you can get away with actually installing like games on there. If it's depending on that, not so much newer games, but like older games. Oh yeah, light switches are there. 2 of them there and 1 of them there. What else should I do? Oh yeah, the Stream Deck, because we like to use macros. Just convenience. Oh yeah, I will say these all these lights did come with these stands, but I actually bought more of these arms purely because I could clip them to the side of the desk and it gives me a little bit more freedom without having to like awkwardly put, these like around the desk. Especially like I used to have a light on the desk propped up and like looking down at me, but it wasn't even like, it didn't even have a bendable head. It was like literally like leaning and propped up against this monitor. So that was pretty shit, but yeah, we've got lights, so we had managed to get one positioned here between the 2 monitors above the camera. So it's not a proper ring light, but it kind of serves as a key light, I guess, or whatever. Obviously got because all these these lights and this camera all have like the webcam, the camera mount screw on it, which is very good, very useful and very convenient. That's all universal. This is the camera is the Razer Kiyo Pro, which is actually a pretty good camera, probably better than what I actually need. And it can do a pretty wide angle lens, even though this room does not justify it. And when I was using the green screen, the wide, even the lowest FOV for that camera was too wide for the green screen, so I had to like crop a bit. But that's a pretty good camera. I think it's gone down in price now, but I think I got it when it was like fairly new. But it's very high quality. I do have a second camera hidden around somewhere that does have a built-in ring light, but I upgraded to that because that was actually higher frame rate and higher resolution. Not that webcam resolution is that important, but I'm a kind of a tech addict. I like to impulsively buy random crap. Let me get up. Okay, so I guess I should explain myself. The curtains, they were there when I moved in, and they're going to be there for the rest of until I move out. Why? Because I'm fucking lazy, and it really doesn't matter what kind of curtains I have. There is an air fan on the thing. I did use that for a while before I bought the air cooler down there. Problem with that with the air fan though is, well, doesn't cool the air. It just dries my eyes out and I'm still warm. Okay, let's see situation back here. So we've got all these monitors that have been mounted to the desk. Again, we're trying to squeeze out as much room as possible here. Because I originally had a Freddy desk, F-R-E-D-D-E, Fred desk from IKEA, and it's a very good desk, but as my needs changed. The desk was not fulfilling the needs, and sadly I had to like retire it because it was just limiting, you know, what I couldn't, you know, especially because it was like a desk that I couldn't like clamp. I could only clamp on the sides, like I've got here with this arm, but I couldn't clamp to the back of the desk with the monitor mounts, which so that meant like I had like monitors that were either too close, too high up. Like I said, there wasn't much freedom of customization in my layout. So I ended up having to retire that desk, and I got this desk from Amazon. I think it was £80, maybe. It's okay. It's a bit small, and it did feel, when I built it, it did feel a bit frail. Like I didn't really trust it. Originally I wanted to put my computer on the desk there, because it's like, oh, I built my own computer, it's all shiny and new and stuff, I can keep it clean. And no, it was that computer is heavy, and this desk, I don't know, even with these monitors, I'm thinking, shit, like it's gonna collapse under its own weight. So yeah, so I got customized. So I got this desk, and unfortunately, the desk, as good as it is, it had a fatal flaw. It ends here. Now, I ended up buying this accessory. This actually came from Amazon, but this almost cost half as, like, about, I said the desk was like 80. This was probably about 50, which was a complete rip-off, but it was the best thing I could find. And it's basically a desk extender. Now, it can go down, but there doesn't really seem to be much point in this, does there? I guess maybe if I want to play my consoles and I can just sit next to the desk, closer to the desk, maybe, I don't know, without having it off to the side here. Ow, I just banged my elbow. I guess I suppose I'd probably lower it if I'm playing on my PlayStation or whatever. But yeah, the problem was, it was you know, there was no depth to the desk, you know, so I was like, I ended up having to raise the chair up higher than I would like it. Like, I had to raise the chair up and use my armrests, and then have the mouse like that. And it was just uncomfortable as fuck. So I was like, no, this can't be doing. So now I've got like all my desks, because I prefer to sit like at eye level with the monitor again, and I don't like sitting high up on the chair. I like to be like very comfortable with how I'm sitting, and especially when I'm like looking, like I can like lean back in my chair and be like, yeah, you know, which is pretty cool. So yeah, this bit of an overpriced gimmick but it's a piece of wood with a fucking metal clamp at the bottom of it, but it was worth it, and it made the desk. It kind of completed the desk, to be honest. And to be fair, like, the desk, for what it is cheap. And then, you know, I'm not upset that I spent that. Logitech 502 Hero, is it? Hang on, let me check my own Twitch channel. I'm like a goddamn geek. Oh shit! I need to actually I need to update that, because it's outdated. So those Corsairs were HS70s. So yeah, I highly recommend them. Logitech G502 Hero. Excellent mouse. I like it. It does come with like weights, so you can adjust how much this thing weighs. I like to have a heavy mouse. I don't play competitive shooters, but yeah, this has more buttons than I know what to do with. So maybe if you only need like 2 or 3 extra mouse buttons. Cheap ass keyboard, RGB. The only reason why I fucking got it is because I was sick of trying to mistype and stuff in the dark. God, I'm not even joking. You even change colours with a button. or like make it phase. Okay, and I guess last but not least, this last accessory that I bought made me nervous, but look at that. That's the mount, and the thing barely holds. It's like probably like just hits. I don't know. I'm scared this thing will collapse on me one day and I'll get crushed. But yeah. And also, since I did say I retired the green screen, see up there, look at that. I did say I retired the green screen, but we are using NVIDIA Broadcaster to get rid of the background. And hey, the good news is I can wear green shirts on stream now. But the bad news is I have to use some GPU resources to do it. Fuck. Oh, maybe. Okay, maybe. Second computer. I don't know what else to add. I don't think there is anything to add. Nope. As you can see, this is a pretty unscripted video. In fact, I was actually planning on filming and then narrating over it, but for whatever reason, with this iPhone, I can't film. I couldn't import it onto Windows. It would like bug out or whatever. So I'm just going to do this, shoot from the hip and upload it straight to YouTube, and hopefully you guys will somewhat enjoy and get a kick out of it. So anyway, if you guys are interested in watching me stream, I do so on a as of recording this, I do so Wednesday nights, Friday nights, and Sunday mornings UK time. And you can keep up to date with me through my socials, Discord and all that fun jazz. So follow all that crap, and have a good day, have a good night, and have a good forever. Bye.